Hey geeks, it's Glenn.
And Jeff Kessler from Maryland.
And Luke Madiri.
And Rob.
And Annika. And Stacy Zito from Pennsylvania.
And when we're not driving down 2 hours for a mini geek meetup.
Or kicking butt playing the Void virtual reality.
Or eating conveyor belt sushi.
We are going geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family.
Are you ready for a fun-filled hour of food favorites, resort hopping, and hanging out with Disney World geeks? It's now time to go geekin' on Walt Disney World. Here's our dad and co-host. Hollywood was impressed with his performance in crowd scenes at the Indiana Jones stunt show. He never misses an 11 a.m. margarita at the Mexican Pavilion. And Mike Wazowski is still raving about his performance as that guy over at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Curtis Stone.
Hey Disney World geeks. This week, 3 super geeks and super friends join me on a roundtable trip report reviewing their October trips to Disney World and the G3 on episode 321 of the Geekin' on Walt Disney World podcast. I am your Geekin' Family podfather, Curtis Stone, and we are the family-friendly father-daughter podcast, also featuring Mama, Auntie Judy, Soul Sister Holly, and cousins Jen and EJ. And our Geekin' Family will feed your passion for Walt Disney World by sharing our experiences and opinions, as well as others from our community of passionate Walt Disney World geeks. I'm so excited you're here with us listening to our show. Geeky Disney people are awesome, and we consider you family, part of our Geekin' Family. Join us every Monday as we share travel tips, resort reviews, and lots of food talk through our live trip reports, interviews with our Geekin' Family members about their trips, and special guest roundtables on fun Disney World topics from Geekin' Family members all around the world. And we take pride in the awesome and positive community in our Geekin' Family. So come join us to share in our love for Walt Disney World and each other. And I bet you'll learn something to try on your next vacation. Your vacation is important. Rest, relaxation, and rejuvenation. Time with the family. And I believe so much you need to make your vacation time a priority in your life. And the number one tip we hear from our Geekin' Family super geeks is that you need to plan before you go to Disney World. You just can't wing it. Are you on a quest to conquer Disney World? When you're up against Disney World, you need the Force like Luke Skywalker used to conquer the dark side. Disney World has villains like Darth Vader, too. They got crowds and complicated choices, and every hero needs a guide. Luke had Obi-Wan and Yoda, and you got Mama, Judy, Jennifer, EJ, and me. We'd love to be your guides. We help people book and plan Disney trips. We're Disney travel experts, and we're independent travel agents with Fairy Tale Concierge. Fairy Tale Concierge is an authorized Platinum Disney Vacation Planner agency. So let our team explain it all to you and help you create a great plan. We'll help you with fast passes, dining reservations, and tips on the best rooms and resorts in Disney World. Hey geeks, this week's show, we're bringing on 3 more of my super geeks. We got Chris Cates, Holly Bercase, and Jen Moynihan Wynn. They were at Disney World with me in October at the G3, and we were going to review their trips, their experiences during that grand Geekin' gathering. Here's some of the highlights for this week. The Skipper Canteen. Chris meets up with Heather and Rich Brainerd for the first time, and we talk through our meetup stories. Holly's talking about Peter making up his lightsaber, and we're reviewing the lightsabers experiences of all. Olga's Canteen. That's such a fantastic new experience at the Galaxy's Edge in Hollywood Studios. Lots of stories from this episode. A cast member warms up Chris. They talk about some amazing resorts. Just get ready. There are going to be some good ones. Grand Destino Tower, the new one Chris stays at, 1-bedroom club level. Talks about the extra fast passes, the cost and how they work, the Toledo and the lounge on top of Grand Destino. Toledo's the restaurant. French Quarter and the Wilderness Lodge with Holly. And then the Old Key West, a 2-bedroom resort with Jen. They talk food. Let's talk food. Brown Derby, La Hacienda, Spice Road Table, and Whispering Canyon Breakfast, Morimoto's. Jen gets her nickname. I love how these guys have become such best friends, and they have nicknames for each other. Mama Soren incident story and my lost bag on Soren. Chris was reflecting back on that because she was kind of in the tail end of that experience. We talk about their G3 experiences, the chance meetups and all those stories. The Run Disney Wine and Dine event. So cool that finished up our week too, and Holly and Jen participated in that. I really want to see Holly's pictures from the Run Disney event. A tour, the Up Close with Rhinos tour that Chris did. Holly talks about some early Skyliner problems. She was on there real early, like the second day of their operation. And then we finished with the Yub Nub song. Yes, we finish up in song. Well, Holly endorses Universal during the outtakes. Always listen past the final music. I usually leave some outtakes there, or some of that pre and after talk that we do when we're on Skype. And don't forget, Mama can also book you on Universal. Matter of fact, she just booked one, I think, yesterday or this week. Just saying. Well, this episode is packed with great Disney resorts, restaurants, and friends, even better friends. They're having a great time with each other. Let's join in on the fun. Yeah, it's been a week. I've been back. I've already recorded like over 6 hours of G3 reviews and content, but I'm still looking forward to meeting up with my friends that I saw down in the parks just over a week ago now. And let's get them on. I'm just going to do a quick introduction. No biggie. We're going to bring on first Chris Cates. How you doing, Chris?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty, I'm starting to feel better. I caught a cold on the way back from Florida. That was not too happy. And I'm hearing snow for tomorrow, so it's making Florida look really good.
Yeah, if our weather is any indication of what you're going to get hammered tomorrow.
Oh,
sorry about that.
I am not ready. Boy, it was hot down in Florida though, Chris, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, we just shared all the sweat and the hugs and the love, and,
That is true.
We just became one as a family. We just.
Yep, that we did. It was like breaking a record, I think, on Halloween Day of like 80 years of heat. And then I see people going home up to the north, and they got snow like in Wisconsin and all those northern places. But we got a Floridian, Chris, we're going to bring on, and her name is Holly Bercase. Hello, Holly.
Hi, guys. I'm suffering here. It's like 73 degrees in my house.
It was so nice.
Get out the heating pad because the cats were getting cold.
It was so nice when we left Florida. I know the weather was really getting into a nice 70s place when we left.
Well, just so you know,
it was perfect.
Holly's in charge of making sure that we all have a place to stay for our retirement. So she's the one who's
preparing the place.
That out.
All right.
Work about it.
Thank you, Holly. Good to talk to you again. And we're going to bring on one other of our super geeks, another one that I had never met before until this G3, Jen Moynihan Wynn. Hey, Jen.
Hi, how's it going?
I'm doing great. Good to hear you.
It's good to hear you as well.
And so Chris and Jen were two of the ladies that have been part of the show for quite a while. Chris, maybe even longer, but I was so excited to meet you guys. Of course, I've met Holly on a number of occasions, but it's always great to see her and her mom. But you guys got to meet for the first time, which is always exciting. I know.
Oh, no, I've met Jenmo before. She's my
you guys have
best
met.
friend, and I love her, and she's mine.
I know. I tried to get a couple of you guys who have been down there before and seen each other and develop some friendships for some of these reunion G3 recounts. And so we were trying to get on a couple others. Stacy and Kelly I thought they might be able to make it tonight, but maybe I'll catch up with them later. So my first question, Chris, I'll start with you. Where did you meet me?
Okay. So, well, here was the funniest part about the entire trip to me. I was standing in line waiting for our Skipper Canteen.
Yes.
And then I was just like, is that Heather?
Oh.
And I was just like, I think that's Heather and Rich. It's right in front of me.
That's cool. That is, that is something that like I said, I've recorded about 6-7 hours of these, and this has been a common theme. There was enough of us in the parks where you could run into geeks. And someone on the chat, when we were doing the Facebook Messenger chat, said, and this is funny because I was thinking the same thing when they wrote this. I don't remember who it was, but they said sometimes, when people look at you and they're kind of staring at you, but you don't know why. You're not sure if they're one of the geeks or not.
Yeah, exactly. I was just kind of staring at her, and I was like, well, I'm just going to be this weird person and walk around and turn and face her.
Yeah.
It was.
Oh,
so, yeah. I got to see Heather and Rich before we met up with you.
That's cool. And you never met her before?
No, that was our first meeting. So it was like I was just staring at her from the back of the line. So.
But they were in line for dinner too, or lunch? Yeah. Lunch, yeah. That's awesome. I love that. They're great people. Yes.
Yeah. So anyway, so the time I met you guys was when we were hanging out next to the Sword in the Stone because Glenn was doing his presentation of the Kessler run. Yeah,
the finals. He was doing all the prizes. You kind of snuck up on me. I was kind of anticipating a blonde, and I got the purple, which,
well, Kurt,
I
don't know what to tell you. My profile picture has been purple with those ears for at least 6 months.
Oh no! Are you kidding me? Oh wow! Then I'm embarrassed. Where was I getting blonde from? I don't know. I remember the purple. I didn't know it was the recent one.
But I was wearing the same outfit.
Well, anyways, I was pleasantly surprised. You had to give a big hug. We had a great picture there too that I'm cherishing still. I tried to gather. Yeah, everyone was kind of hamming it up a little bit. Glenn and I got Heather. I tried to get together some of the folks that have been with the podcast for such a long time. Like, Heather's one of my Fab Five because she was one of the first 5, and Glenn. And I brought Auntie Judy over, so 3 of you guys were there. And Chris has been around since just about. You're in the Fab 10 probably somewhere. So I love that picture.
It really was a memorable moment because I walked over to you, and then I got to see Kevin. And and you were like, "Hey, Mama's over there," so I went over and I talked to Mama. And by then my eyes were watering. And then I went over and saw Glenn, and he's like, take those sunglasses off. And I'm like, I'm going to just weep. I'm going to start weeping. But it really was. It was a glorious moment just to see so many people that I've been talking to for such a long time.
That was a good surprise meetup. I didn't expect you there. And I think I was tracking you too. I knew you were in the park, I think at that time. Yes. But anyways, it still was a surprise. And Jen, I have a good story for you, actually.
Yeah.
When, I was spending the morning at Galaxy's Edge. I had gotten there. I wanted to get there really early. My bus was a little bit late, but that's a whole nother story. But I was there with Susan Cox and Jeff Kessler. Glenn Kessler was with us, and Rob Maderi. Now, the funny thing about it was we were having a great time. We took some great pictures. Glenn split off from us because he thought he'd get nauseous riding the Millennium Falcon on this particular time. I guess he had a rough time the day before. And then it was just Susan, and Rob had to go do the breakfast over on the boardwalk. So it was Susan and Jeff and I, and we did the Millennium Falcon. That was my first time. It was awesome. Came out, took some pictures. And then I know Jeff had to take off. And I think Susan and I took some pictures or something. Then she was gone. And I'm standing in the middle of Galaxy's Edge after having all my friends with me. And I was all alone. I was like, this is weird. What just happened? And the sun maybe was just trying to come up. I said, I'll get a blue milk. And then I look on my app in the messenger, and who do I see is in Galaxy's Edge? But it was you. So I was like,
Yes, it was me.
I was excited. I was like, I got to find you because we never met before. So I went around the corner there. You told me you're down near the Millennium Falcon, which was just around the circle. And I got a chance to meet Jen. So that was fun for me.
Oh, yes. And we had such a lovely time chatting. I know you got to meet my husband. And
Yeah.
I think I tracked down Judy first. I probably looked like a stalker because I was eating breakfast in the docking bay 7. And I saw her drive by on her scooter. And I was like, hey, I know her. So I finish up and I go out. And I probably scared her to death. I was just like... I probably look like a crazy person.
Did you? That's great. I love that. I love when people from the podcast sneak up on me. I had a couple of those that were a lot of fun, and people, getting they hear me on the podcast if they listen week after week. So they're usually have fun getting the chance to talk and get a hug and stuff. So yeah. And what was it your sister-in-law or was your other, they had just my
sister-in-law and her husband had just finished making lightsabers at that point. Yeah,
that was cool. I got a chance to hold the lightsabers. They're pretty solid, aren't they?
Yeah, I was having lightsaber envy the entire time I was there because I kind of went back and forth about should I do it, should I not do it? It's so much money. What am I going to do with it when I get home? How am I going to get it home? Just like having analysis paralysis about it. And I eventually did not do it, but I decided for Star Wars next year for the marathon weekend, I'm gonna do it after I have my medal.
All right, great, yeah. Yes. I think I want to do the droid. I was watching the kids play with them. I was getting a little jealous of watching the kids play with their droids on the side there. They got a little spot.
They look a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I sent my droid to my husband's office, and his partner also has a droid. So now, instead of the children playing with them, they're just 2 droids being played with by 43-year-olds. So that's fine.
That's hilarious.
Did Jared make one? Did you both make one, Chris?
No, Jared made a lightsaber. I made a droid.
He's got your droid.
My droid is named Mission. So BBM1.
I love it.
Nice. Holly, you were like one of the first ones from the community to go to Galaxy's Edge. I know you and Peter I got a little bit of taste. Peter sent me a little audio of how wonderful it was. And he's done a droid, right?
Actually, no. So I was there for the weekend of the G3 with my mom, and then the next weekend was the run, and I was there with Peter for the run.
Yeah.
It was also our 4th anniversary.
Oh.
And so I told him, I was like, listen, I know you really want to do this build a lightsaber thing. Can that be your anniversary? Possibly most Christmas, because it is an expensive thing.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, really want to do it. I know for those of you who don't know, Peter, he loves Star Wars, but he loves the expanded universe of Star Wars where the blade colors mean things. I knew it would be a very meaningful experience. I'm not going to lie. I definitely cried at the end because I don't want to give it away, but there's a really beautiful reveal of your lightsaber, and it took me back to when we first started going to Disney in 2015 together before we were married, and he built one of those dinky plastic ones.
Did they?
And so I was like, if this isn't a glow up, I don't know what is.
So they've improved on the experience, I take it.
And the woman who led the experience, she's basically monologuing, and she was awesome. It was amazing. It was worth it. I'm almost want to go do one for me.
Oh, nice.
So I'm thinking I might do it during the race weekend as well.
All right. I love that. Yeah, I think
Holly, we should coordinate our reservations so that we can do it and then take pictures with our medals.
Oh, that'd be cool.
You guys are making me so jealous right now.
Because I sent Peter back at night, and I was like, you go there at night, you get pictures with your lightsaber.
Nice.
And the pictures came out really cool with the, it was like dusk.
Oh, yeah.
And the Disney photo pass person kind of, took them to like a little bit of a secluded area. They came out really cool.
I love it. Yeah, it is. I know. We really enjoyed the nighttime. Well, it wasn't. Yeah, it was early morning. We got there before. It's kind of cool at that time. I think when I saw Jen, it was about that time. The sun was kind of trying to come up. That's cool timing. Yeah, that is one of the best experiences.
Jared has what colors of lightsaber do you have? You have the yellow crystal, the red. White, red, purple.
And the yellow and the white you have to buy. Those are a separate thing. You get the choice between red, blue, green, or purple when you do the experience.
Okay. So can you swap them out then? Is that what those are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's and there's supposed to be a black one that's very rare. And you can. It has a whole mythology behind it, but it doesn't seem to do anything other than just look red. So,
well, guys, I went to the Oga's Canteen. I got to tell you, I was excited for my souvenir because you know how much I love the drink. Take the drink home, the mugs. This beer flight with the tooths. I think that thing's fantastic. I got it behind me here on my desk. Rancor teeth, yeah.
Yeah.
I love that thing. That is solid too. It's ceramic and hard and nice. I love that thing. I was so glad.
We have that one too. And that's what took Jared down. So.
In what way did it take him down?
Well, we don't drink.
Oh, 4 little beers like that took him down, huh?
Oh, but I do have a very good story about this.
Okay, yeah,
so,
great
place. We were there, and it was Sunday night, and it was after the meetup, and we were there with Stacy. We had a really good time, but it started to just pour rain, just
really
doused us. Yeah, we were just standing in the rain, being like, well, we can't get on Slinky, obviously. So we figured out something else. So we got a quick reservation at the Brown Derby.
Oh.
So I went over there. I was there and I was shivering. It was freezing. And the guy came out and he had put a tablecloth in the oven and he wrapped it around me. And I was like, you are the best person I've ever met.
That's cool. Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I was like,
that felt good, right?
Yeah. I was like, oh, Lord. Whenever people ask, why do I go to Disney? It's things like this, right?
I know what you're saying. That reminds me of the time they had blankets up on the top of the World Lounge for us on a cold night. It's like, that is cool. The big old white blankets, like it would have been miserable without it. Someone was smart enough to think that up. All right, Holly, did you have something there you were going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say that I've been very impressed with the merchandising of Galaxy's Edge. Like, I've had to restrain myself from buying stuff because
true enough.
I'm like, how many? I did wait. I did exercise some self-control after it opened, and I did finally get my Porg puppet.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Yeah.
I waited.
I know. Mom and I, that little, what is that? Like a marketplace kind of. Yeah. There's some cute stuff in there. We got my son Ben a hat. He loves Star Wars.
They stole the lanterns from Morocco.
They stole the lanterns from Morocco?
Okay. That little marketplace with all the different stalls. If you look up, all of the lanterns are very much inspired by like Morocco.
Oh, really?
And so we started joking that were they like sending cast members into World Showcase at night and they were just taking like one or two at a time, and the people kept the next day be like, "Where do our lanterns keep going?"
the ones they ordered didn't come in.
You're joking, but like Jared and I were both wandering around Batu, being like, "Okay, so somebody stole Morocco and put it in Florida," because it's very much like a Medina. They did a really good job.
I really wasn't planning on getting anything, but I ended up getting a R2-D2 mug, oil can kind of mug. I like that mug. And I did get a magnet bottle opener for my refrigerator. Well, yeah, I think it's at the refrigerator. Although it's so heavy that it like falls down unless I put something under it. It's like one of those heavy duty ones. You need a stronger magnet. And then when I ever saw this Rancor teeth thing, I'm in on that. I'm all in on that. So that's cool. Yeah, they got me. I wasn't going to spend anything, but they got me. All right. Let's step back here, guys. We love to talk about the resorts. I think you guys had some cool ones too. Chris, where did you stay for the Grand Geek and Gathering?
So we stayed at the Toledo Tower, or what am I trying to say? Grand Tower. Yeah, thank you.
What's it called? I keep getting it messed up. Grand Destino?
Yeah, Grand Destino.
Yeah. So that's over at the Coronado, right?
Right. And so this was kind of first of all, it's just been built, so it's new.
Right.
I would just like to give a shout out to EJ as always, because she booked that for us before it was even built,
We could book them before it was finished.
Yeah. She was just like, "Now you're going here."
Oh.
And I don't want to do her EJ accent, but I do. I really want to do her.
I don't think you can.
I don't think I can either. Holly, help me out with this one.
Yeah. Not easy to do. I should be able to do it. I'm from Connecticut.
But yeah, so she got us a very great room. It was a 1-bedroom suite that had a pull-out, 2 bathrooms. So it was way too much room for us. But
right.
It was club level.
Nice.
And so here's the thing about this resort that is new and different. It is the only moderate that has a club level.
Right. That's what you said that to me. Yeah. That's a cool fact.
Right. So it's going to be very affordable, and like you could definitely fit at least 4 people in this room, because there was a big bed, and then there was a pull out, and then there was, a chair that somebody could sleep in, but also it did have an adjoining room access.
Nice.
So it would be a really fun, party place for everybody to go. But also, so club level, we did that for the first time at this resort. And so we did the pilot program for club level access to get extra fast passes.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's the information on that one.
Give it to me.
All right. It is $50 per day per person.
Okay.
Minimum of 3 days in a row. Yep. Well, actually, they don't need to be in a row, but minimum of 3 days.
Yep. 3 nights.
Okay?
Yep.
Yep. And here's the phone number if anybody, because you do actually have to call.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure.
939-777.
All right. There he goes. Chris has got it all for us tonight. Excellent. How many fast passes do you get?
Okay. So here's what you get. You get your normal 3 fast passes, but here's the thing. You can book them 90 days out.
Oh, okay.
Instead of 60.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you can book your normal 3 90 days out.
Wow.
And then you get 3 bonus ones, which are the ones that you're paying for, basically.
Right.
So
6 is a lot, really.
It really is.
I mean, I can remember when they said we can only do 3 and everyone was complaining, but it actually works out pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's 6 of them. That's, Where did you do your fast passes?
So, like the day that we met you, we did Seven Dwarfs, Mine Train, Space Mountain, Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion, Pirates, and Splash.
So no tier? Are they tiered too, or no?
So here's the thing: there are no tiers on the second.
Nice.
The second grouping. Does that make sense? So the first grouping, the first 3 are just they have the normal same rules.
Okay. Yep.
But when you the 3 that you pay for, you can go to a different park. You can go to a different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and that is cool. And then if they're tiered, you could really pretty much hit everything. If you're doing 90 days out too, you can get on everything.
And it was no problem to get everything we wanted. So, for example, on Sunday we did Frozen, Figment, and Spaceship Earth when we met you guys.
Yeah.
And then we ran over and we had fast passes for Slinky, Rockin', and Star Tours.
Wow. You're rocking it.
Yeah.
For sure. Except for the rain part.
I will except for the rain part. Now, I will just say that I'm glad we did it. It was super fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure that I would ever do it again.
Over the top. Or maybe more than you needed, huh? I know you said the room was definitely more than you needed.
Yeah. Gosh, the room was great.
How was the food?
I'm going to let Holly talk to you a little bit about the food because
Holly was eating off your food, your club level food.
Both of them were. So.
Jen was too. How'd that happen? How come I didn't get an invite here, Chris? What happened?
If someone tells me there's free food, I'm there. Right?
I'm so there.
Okay. We had dinner at Toledo.
Yes. Where's the Toledo? Where's the Toledo, guys? Is that in the top of that?
It's on the top floor. Second to top. Anyway, it's in the tower.
It's the 15th floor. I think there's 16.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's absolutely beautiful, by the way.
Yeah. Good view.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the round.
It's gorgeous. No. No. When you go up to the floor, if you go left, you go to the restaurant. If you go right, you go to the bar.
Okay.
I would recommend just going right.
No.
Yeah. We had an interesting experience, to say the least.
Yeah. This is all I've heard so far. So you're going to give me details on what was so interesting about this experience?
And I think, and obviously when you're in good company, it's easy to just kind of pay attention.
I know what you're saying. Yep.
But it was just kind of weird how the food came out, and I get it. It's tapas. It's as they make it.
Okay.
But it just, I don't know. There was it felt like there was not enough people in the kitchen, or not enough people serving, or not enough people.
Yeah, they're not quite staffed yet.
Well, and Jen was at a different table with her family because we had to kind of make 2 different reservations because we grew.
Yeah, who's at this whole scenario? Do you remember?
Me, my mom, Chris, Jared, Kelly, John, Stacy, and Wendy.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I was nearby at another table with my family.
A whole bunch of geeks.
Yeah. So, but the thing that Jared keeps bringing up, which is true, is that it took 45 minutes for us to get water.
Oh.
So that is...
Wow.
That is a thing. Yeah.
Wow.
That is a thing. Now, Jen, because you were at a different table, so we're not quite sure what happened with you, but we talked a little bit afterwards. I will say that when they brought the check, they had taken off quite a few things.
Oh, they knew they had fubbed the dub.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They were trying.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
But
how was the food other than the service being bad?
I would say if you
good,
go,
but it's definitely not.
I thought mine was horrible.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you go, I would encourage you to stick with the small plates, like tapas, because that's what the restaurant is supposed to be. Their entrees were fine. My scallops were just okay. My sister-in-law got the pork chop, which was not good at all.
Wow.
Yeah, but the tapas, like we got these like goat cheese stuffed peppers that were amazing.
Oh, okay.
And we had a charcuterie board that was pretty good. So I would say if you go, the
drinks and snacks.
Yeah, and definitely the Dahlia Lounge, which is the bar there, was so beautiful, and they have really good drinks. And I think it would be a really cool place to hang out and watch fireworks.
Nice, a lounge. Yeah, what does it face? Can you see the Star Wars fireworks?
You can see Epcot and you can see Star Wars.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah,
from both sides, like because it's a circle.
And you can get some of the small plates over there too.
Right.
I was peeking at the menu. Because the drinks were good.
Yeah.
The few drinks we got were really good.
Excellent.
And the Kronos Lounge is where we snuck up to at the end, and that actually overlooks Star Wars Land. And so I kind of wish that we had a little bit of a second to watch the fireworks from there, but we just didn't have time this trip.
This is a different lounge, Chris, you're talking about?
Dahlia is the bar that everybody has access to. The Kronos is the one that has it's the club level lounge.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that's the one that we just were sneaky.
Awesome. This is great to hear this perspective. I hope, I'll tell you some guys, you're not going to believe this, but I had a bad experience at Flying Fish, and I ain't kidding you.
Oh no.
I ain't kidding you. You're going to hear.
See, we went to Flying Fish too this trip, and it was just okay for us.
Yeah.
It was actually probably my least favorite of our trip. I mean, it wasn't bad. I was happy to go there and very grateful for just being able to go, and it probably was my least favorite of our trip.
Well, you'll hear my story. I'm not going to tell it again because it's on my trip report, but it was bad service, and I had it was a whole deal because I had a mishap on the Skyliner too, but the Coronado,
unfortunate.
I know it's one of my favorites. And Coronado, so they don't have the Skyliner yet, do they?
No, and so I was a little worried that it was going to be further from the parks than I'm used to because I'm used to being kind of Epcot adjacent or like in downtown areas, but this actually, I think it took 7 minutes to get everywhere. It was fine.
Yeah, you can see it from the Skyliner. It was weird when I was riding the Skyliner. I was like, I am so disoriented, and I couldn't believe I could see Coronado so well. I don't know. It was a little weird to get used to when I was first riding that. So hey, Holly, you were on property. I love it with Mom. You've done this before.
Yes.
So where'd you stay?
We stayed at Tried and True French Quarter.
That's one of you. Yeah, you guys love French Quarter, you and your mom, right? That's your honeymoon place too. No, my memories.
Well, we did kind of, yes. I mean, Peter and I cheated on it this year, but even though our room, my mom and I's room, was in the furthest building, we were in literally. We could see Riverside.
Okay.
It's still maybe a 3-minute walk to the buses.
Yeah, right. I know what you're saying.
Those you don't know, my mother has mobility issues, so she has to use a rolling walker, and that limits what she can do in a day and things like that. And so when we got the room, I was a little worried, and then I was like, "Why?" She was like, "Well, let me walk from our room to the bus, and if I think it's going to be too much, we'll see about changing rooms."
Yeah.
And we walked there in 3 minutes. She's like, "No, this is fine."
Yeah, I was going to say you don't make a mention of that before you get your room.
We did, but honestly, with French Quarter, it was more important that we were on a first floor.
Okay.
Because I found that I'd say the negative is that because of how it's designed, the elevator might be all the way on the other side of the building.
Okay.
And your room is right next to the stairs.
Yeah.
And
I've had that issue with my mom too. Yeah, because
I'm going to have to walk it no matter what. I might as well just be on the first floor.
We've had really good luck with our room reservations. I've not heard the same thing from other guests that come on the podcast. And I don't know if, I know we always ask for first floor with Judy and our scooters too. So, but man, we've had some really, this time, no exception.
I'm going to brag
yes.
on Jen Galambus, because she handled these for us, and she put in. So I surprised Peter with a stay at Wilderness Lodge. This was his first time staying at a deluxe. My first time at Wilderness Lodge.
Cool.
I'm absolutely in love. And so we had a nature view, and then I later found out that in true Disney fashion, they split the nature view into nature view and nature view with fireworks, which I was like, of course they do. So I told her, I was like, if you can just try and get us this room as, high up as possible, that's fine. We're not really going to be awake because it's race weekend, but it'd be kind of cool to watch the fireworks. And we got our room, and it was like on the 4th floor out of 6. And I'm like, okay. And we're walking. The lady sent us to like the farthest elevator. And so we're like walking, trying to find our room. And we turn a corner and realize our room was in the lobby atrium.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you walked out of our room and the lobby was right there.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that was a really, in our view, we could see the Contemporary a little bit. We could see the Tron crane. And we were able to watch the fireworks a little bit.
Wow.
But I mean, it was just that surreal moment of, because how many times have any of us gone into any of these hotels and been like, wow, I wonder what it'd be like to stay in one of these rooms. So that was kind of a cool thing to.
I'm jealous.
Finally get.
That is one of the ones I have not stayed in, and I am so embarrassed because I've stayed at so many of them. But that one's definitely it's my kind of place.
It's cool. Yeah. It's real cool. And their quick service is small and a little bit more limited than a lot of others, but Peter basically ate everything on their menu and loved everything.
Well, you talked about the grilled cheese, right?
Oh, that gourmet grilled cheese. I got that when I got done with my race. I got back and I was like, Peter, go get me that gourmet grilled cheese. I got to take a shower.
It's called the gourmet grilled cheese?
Yeah, because it's got arugula and all kinds of fancy cheeses.
I remember you. See, I didn't forget that one. I know you've told me about that. That's up my alley too. That's great. Awesome. Jen, where did you stay?
We stayed at Old Key West.
All right. Nice.
Yes. That's, I've been staying there since I was little.
Yes,
My
I can
parents
remember.
have been DVC members since 1992. So
yeah, we didn't mention I met your parents too.
Yes, you did.
Did you have a 2-bedroom?
We did.
Nice.
We had a lot of room, which was really nice. And I have to tell you, it's these little simple pleasures in life that I'm really excited about. The water pressure in our shower was amazing. I wanted to stay in the shower all day long, especially after our races.
Yeah. I can appreciate that. Nice. I grew up in a house that had no water pressure, so I totally hear what you're saying.
Oh my gosh.
I told my dad, my dad had knee surgery right the week before. He's had both knees replaced this year, and this was the second one. I took him to the surgery and all this stuff, but I was at his house the next day, that weekend, helping him out with some stuff. I said, Dad, how come you got water pressure when I leave? And they also did they paved the driveway too, where I used to play basketball and bounce rocks off all over the place. So
my husband and I jokingly called it Niagara Falls.
Nice.
Every time we went in there, because it was just it was amazing.
They got a lot of water in Florida. Maybe that's why.
Yes.
No, I've stayed there one time. I'm going to do that again in January, actually. But yeah, I really
like it. I mean, my happy place is Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Okay.
But Old Key West has just this charm.
Yes.
And a lot of nostalgia just because I grew up going there. So it definitely feels like home.
Oh, I can see
Whereas,
that.
Animal Kingdom is my favorite, and it's my happy place, and it feels like this amazing fantasy land. But Old Key West kind of feels like home. It's cozy.
Yes.
It's very comfortable. There's plenty of room. We ate at Olivia's, which we haven't eaten at since I was little, and just the hospitality there is so nice.
That's one of our favorites too. Yes, Olivia's a hidden gem that I don't know.
Indeed.
I when I got there and I had the golf course and one of the holes people were driving into right on my balcony, I'm like, yeah, I think I can move in here. I think this that's definitely the same feeling I had, the homey feeling, and nothing like the vibe of that old Key West music and the and taking the boat.
Everyone there is just so friendly. I mean, and I know it's Disney, so everyone's friendly everywhere, but I don't know. It's just something about Old Key West that feels like you're going home.
I love it, guys. Great resorts, you guys. Really, wow. I was slumming it over at the Pop. You guys, if I had known everyone was going on Wilderness Lodge, Old Key West, and new whatever that other one is called, Chris.
The Grand Destino, yeah.
I haven't gotten that
every time I think.
I know that one don't roll off my tongue that easy. Awesome, guys. Well, let's go back to Chris. Let's talk about some food. Any other food that we started? Just like us, right? We can't even finish the resort and we're talking about food. But
I know.
Do you have any other food experiences?
Toledo, we talked about.
Yeah.
And that was.
You have any good ones? Yeah.
Brown Derby.
Oh, good.
Anytime somebody puts
a warm blanket on you,
then you just love them forever.
Never disappoints, Brown Derby.
I know. It really doesn't, does it?
Mm-mm.
What'd you like about the food there?
Honestly, I can't remember. I was just covered in a warm blanket.
She's toasty.
Yeah. Now, La Hacienda is one I do want to talk about because we did that with Kelly and John. And so we did that at 9:00.
Yes, I know. I left you before.
I know.
I would have. Man, I'm so disappointed. I didn't get to bring Kelly on the show tonight. I didn't see her about one time, and I had a second chance there. I'm really disappointed to get more time with Kelly.
Well, she is fantastic. So you do need to go and get more time with Kelly.
I almost stayed for dinner there. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, why didn't you?
You know how late I was going. I don't know how I was standing after 4 days.
Yeah, you were.
I was going.
You had Google eyes.
I was burning it, boy, at both ends, like I never have before.
Yeah, you did have kind of.
It was crazy.
Forky eyes going at me. But yeah, no. We went over to La Hacienda with Kelly, and we did Epcot Forever through the windows, and it was perfect viewing.
Oh, nice!
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, you didn't really. Was that a last minute reservation?
No, that one actually.
Oh, okay.
We'd planned.
What am I thinking?
But I could add her last minute.
That's what it was. Yeah.
I had that one for a few months, but it was easy to add on, so that's why I was like,
cool.
well, if you want
that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
So how's the food there? Here, it's really good.
I had the vegetable tacos, and they were so good that I wanted to eat way too much of them, but they were really good.
Hey,
they really were.
So Chris, I'm debating for January. Mom and Judy give me one choice of restaurants. And, from doing the podcast, I hear all these great things. I really love Epcot and World Showcase. So I was thinking, someone had said, maybe it was you, Jen, was Spice Road Table. Was it one of you guys?
Yes, I'm going to talk about that when it's my turn.
Oh
my gosh.
Oh, tell me.
See, those are both good. So I'll let you talk to Jen about that.
Oh, see? So you can't make up my mind which one to do?
No, they're both great.
Oh,
and
man.
Also, unfortunately, Spice Road Table has my heart because I was there one night alone and my phone died, and a nice man went and plugged it in for me.
Jeez, you get lots of great treatment at these, except for that Toledo place.
The Toledo place.
Can't even get a water. Can't even get a water there.
They didn't give me a charger or a blanket, but yeah.
All right, Jen. Yeah, tell me, Jen, what did you do? You did Spice Road on this trip too?
I did Spice. Well, my last trip, I'd been trying to do Spice Road for the past 3 trips, and for whatever reason, just the universe was not aligning correctly, and I had to cancel every single time. But this time, we finally got to do it, and my life has changed. Oh my gosh!
You love that place.
I love it so much.
And brie.
Oh my gosh. So this, I think I loved it so much. I sent a picture out to everyone in that Grand Geek and Gathering Facebook Messenger that we had with a picture of my shrimp saying that I wanted to write a symphony about it.
Yes. I remember that one.
It was just they were so delicious. They were garlic shrimp, and I just love garlic. So if you don't love garlic, you might not love it as much as I did. But
Jen, there were 10,000 messages on that messenger, but I do remember that one.
Oh my gosh, I am still thinking about it.
Nice.
It was in this like just garlic oil and little pieces of garlic, and it was so flavorful, and just every single thing that I had there was full of flavor and interesting kind of spices. And it wasn't, I like spicy food, so I mean, I'll go ahead and say that. But the food that I ordered was not spicy, but it had a lot of just flavor, and it was interesting. And there was, for my entree, I got this tuna that came on, like there was like a sauce, and like kind of pearled couscous, and I ate, I think, almost everything on my plate. And I often will leave the vegetables or like the side dishes like couscous and stuff. Like I'll kind of leave that as like a whatever. I'll have a couple bites of it. I wanted to eat everything.
Sounds like you licked the plate.
Yes. Like all of the foods just like enhanced each other. Like the vegetables were perfect. The fish was perfect. All the flavors were perfect. It was a wonderful meal.
Oh, good.
And then even the dessert, I had this chocolate pyramid. I'm a big chocolate girl.
Right.
And oh my gosh, it was like all of my dreams came true with this dinner. Everything was just came together.
Wow. Thank you for
so good.
You're making a great case for my choice then.
Yes. My husband, Holly, mentioned the brie. He got the brie for his appetizer, and that was just this warm, comforting, just gooey deliciousness with bread. Oh, you can't go wrong.
I love brie. Yeah, with bread and stuff. We make that at Christmas time, I know. Oh, maybe we'll make it at Thanksgiving coming up soon. Wow, Jen, thank you so much for that, because I'm excited then. Was that the first time you were there, or were you there before?
That was my first time.
Oh, it was.
To go to Spice Road, and we had a table right by the water. It was beautiful.
Nice. And
I want to shout about Spice Road table from the rooftops, because you're right. There's not a lot of people. Like whenever I go in there, it's not very busy.
Yeah.
But the food is delicious. I want it to never go away.
Yeah.
You're so sad.
You're not the first one to tell us that. So everybody, try out Spice Road Table. Definitely. That's awesome. Holly, what about you, Holly? Any food highlights for you?
Yeah. So I got to eat at a lot of familiar places with a lot of great people, which is always lovely. I did get to try Whispering Canyon for breakfast.
Okay. What do they do for breakfast?
I wouldn't probably. Okay, so we went after the 5K because that's where Peter wanted to eat, and we were at Wilderness Lodge, so why not?
Mm-hmm.
And we went with some of our local friends. They do, like, you can get plates, like breakfast plates, but their big thing, obviously, is the all-you-can-eat skillets. I think Peter got the carnivore. I don't remember.
Sounds about right.
Everybody's
been there twice, and I did not like it. Did you like it, Holly?
Well, okay, so because I have to be really careful about what I'm eating during a run weekend, I got the lighter side, which I actually I appreciated because it had like, the muesli oats and like egg white frittata with no cheese or anything. Like it was exactly what I needed. So I appreciated that. None of us at the table asked for ketchup because we're good. We know that we're good. We didn't need it. I don't know. It was, I could see where a lot of people like it, and I think that's great. but it's just, it wasn't my thing. I did get to go back to Morimoto's with J-Mo and her husband. It was their first time, so that's always...
Those ribs.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, those
I'm
ribs.
so jealous.
Who'd you go with?
You guys didn't invite me.
Who'd you go with?
You were gone.
Right, I know. So
I know. I had to go home.
All
right.
With we call, because there's so many gens, we called this gen J-Mo.
Oh.
So J-Mo and her husband.
J-Mo. Like what? J-Mo.
Yes, J-Mo is, and she feels seen now that she knows that she has a nickname.
I have a nickname.
It's a good one too.
But
it really is.
It was good. I mean, I haven't had a bad experience with Morimoto's. The only thing, so it was after the 5, before the 10. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to get the pork ramen because, it shouldn't be too heavy. And halfway through, I'm like, wow, this broth is really rich. And I want to keep eating it, but I got to stop because I don't want to have an accident. So we got back to the hotel and I went to the quick service and I was like, I have a weird request. They're like, yeah, what? I'm like, I need a box of lettuce. And they're like, just lettuce? I'm like, yeah, no cheese, no croutons, no anything, just lettuce. They were like, okay. So sat in my room eating a box of lettuce.
To prepare for the race. Like a rabbit.
All right. Well, you now need to ask Kurt about how Mama was not feeling very good after Soren. And
how'd you know about that?
Because I walked with you to go get your...
Yeah, my bag.
You have to tell that story.
Do you want to tell it or no? You know what? We did our trip report. I don't think we did tell that story. Where was that from? I think she had gelato somewhere. See, Mama has a problem. This goes back to many years of being with her, but I can think of some Disney incidents. I don't know where she wasn't with me. I don't know. Before we went on the Soarin', and she was, we were in line. It was kind of one of those longer lines where it's supposed to be a fast pass, but isn't really. But we got, and then you get up there. We tell them we want to be in the first row. Great. We're waiting on the side, and I'm looking at her, and she's got that. You ever see that movie Dumb and Dumber with Jeff Daniels, and the stomach is going. So she stepped out of line, and we went and rode Soren, and she was messaging us after we got off that, hey, hurry up because they're going to let us go on the fast pass again because I missed my fast pass.
But is that when you lost your bag?
Well, yeah. So I was also getting messages from Amy Rhodes, who was at the Hanson concert. At the same time, I was getting on because I was really cutting it close. I wanted to meet her. It was like a 6:30, 6:45, something like that. And so we rode Soarin' the second time with the fast pass because Mama didn't ride it the first time. And I walked off proud as a peacock, probably without my bag. We're halfway to China, and Mom goes, "Don't you have a bag?" I went, "Oh no, yeah, I got a bag, but it's on Soarin' still." And then I said, "What am I going to do? They're either going to find it or I'm going to lose it. So let's go." We went to the concert, and then when did you see me, Chris? You saw me when I was going back. You saw me when I was coming back for it. Yeah.
I caught you as we were going back to,
guest services. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's where I saw you.
It was.
I was so thankful, wasn't I?
I know.
Didn't we hug? Didn't we hug and have a moment there?
We had so many hugs and moments, but still, I mean, like, just. I understand when your blood pressure goes down by like 100% because you just found something that you were pretty sure.
The biggest thing I was worried about was my license was in my wallet, and how was I going to explain that to the federal government trying to get on a plane?
Yeah,
that was my biggest concern. But
they were so quick and cool. On that one.
You're thinking to yourself, well, the cast member probably checks those bags when people get off because let's face it, probably a lot of people leave stuff in that bag underneath the Soarin', and that's what they told me. That's exactly what they do. They had just brought him over to guest services when I came over. They make a trip over there like hourly or something.
Yeah.
To drop things off. And she said, yeah, lots of people leave stuff. And I was like, thank you so much. I hope you're telling the truth. And when I get over there, they still have it. So that worked out well.
They did. It was fantastic.
It was a good moment, right, Chris?
Yeah. Yeah.
We got good pictures too. There was good ones. There were. Yeah.
And then,
there's one bad one. But anyways, where was I going? Well, let's talk about G3 a little bit here. So you guys came to the big meetup. What was your experience, Holly? I would like to hear Holly's experience. I cried on Holly.
Just a little bit.
Hey, wait a minute. Well, you know what I wanted? The thing I really missed. I wasn't really prepared for a speech. Glenn totally caught me off guard too. So I looking back on it, I wish I could have brought up a lot of the people that have been a part and who did some work and arranging some things, and some folks that have been a part of the show for a long time. At least Holly was there. I could bring her up and say something too.
Well, I was speaking for everybody when I spoke. I think I normally don't try to put words in people's mouths, but when I was speaking, I was speaking for everyone. So Kelly and John were staying at French Quarter as well. So we took a lift with him, Kelly, my mom, over to Beach Club and walked over.
Okay.
It was funny. We're walking in, right? We kind of started seeing people, hanging out by the front of Showcase. And I look over, I'm like, oh, that looks like Ken sitting on the bench. And I'm like, oh, and then I see Judy, and she just went flying by me. And I was like, hi?
She didn't see you?
I guess. I don't know. She seemed very focused on something.
Oh.
I don't think I've changed that much. But, yeah, then it's a overwhelming thing to, I've been very lucky that I've met a lot of people, when they've come down for their trips or, whatever.
Right.
So for a lot of people, it was oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. It was great to put some, names to faces to names. And it was it was a little overwhelming to have everybody there. And of course to meet Kevin, who was just this ball of energy that I was like not prepared for.
He's something else. Yeah.
And it was just great to get to talk to everybody and and see everybody and of course see you guys, see the family, and it reminded me how grateful I am that I've come into this group, that you brought me into this family, and the friends I've made, the family I've made, the co-conspirators who may or may not have bail funds set up for me because sometimes I make bad decisions.
Hey, nobody here is admitting or denying anything here.
Well, what happened? Remember, what happens at G3 stays at G3.
So it was really cool. It was hot, so I apologize for sweating on anybody, but that's just kind of Florida, I guess.
I love your perspective, Holly, and it's cool that you are pretty much local, and you get, if someone's down there and you want to see them, you got an opportunity. I mean, so you've had an opportunity to meet lots of people, but you even got a chance here to meet a few more. How about you, Chris? What was it like for you?
Well, I can't really describe how amazing it was. Just really and truly. Jared was like, who are all these people? I'm like, I can't describe this to you in 15 seconds. You're just going to have to come with me.
I think he had a good time though.
I know. Wasn't it so, okay.
It was cool to meet him. Yes.
But wasn't it so nice that Kevin didn't bring me a gift? He brought Jared a gift.
Yes. That was a fun reveal too.
Two gifts. Yes. He got the cashew Marmites.
Oh, okay. Marmite duck shoes. I'm glad he got them, not me.
Yeah, he got
that's funny.
And he also got a book.
Yes.
So this is just one of those things that I can't not get a little weird about. But somebody 5 years ago started a podcast, and I listened to it. And then somebody had a leg injury that I could understand, and I understood that he was having a bad time, so I sent him a mug.
Yes.
And then after 3.5 years, he brings my husband a book about Churchill because he knows that my husband loves Churchill.
Yes. And Kevin was born in the same town that Churchill was born, I think, too.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
yeah.
Like, that just, I'm tearing up a little bit even thinking about it.
I think one of the new revelations I came across with, and other people said this to me, was we knew the character of some of the people in our group. We've experienced it from a distance. To see it up close was pretty special. I just, how generous people are was one of the things, and how warm and generous people were. And you just really get to experience that at a closer range, I guess. And it was, I think Holly said it too. It was pretty overwhelming for me too. I think, Holly, you said it perfectly. And I'm sure Holly was experiencing it the same way I was.
I think I told Margita the same thing because, I used to teach at least 50 people per day Zumba, and they would all just kind of flood at me at the end of the day, right? And I'm an introvert, extrovert. I'm somebody who can project a good, hey, I'm having a great time with everybody, but now I need to go away.
I hear you there. I like your description. Yeah.
Yeah. So I do need to go away. So sometimes when there's so many people coming at you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's overwhelming. But I'm thankful for every single person that came at me.
Yeah.
Is that the right way to say it?
Yeah, I gotta tell you, with you guys here listening to this, when Glenn asked me to say something, like I said, Kevin was saying a few words and Holly did some, and I looked in the crowd and I saw Chris and Holly and Glenn and Kevin and I mean, all these people that have meant so much to me. I'm sorry, but I choked up, man. That was something for me, for sure. Jen, I don't know. Can you add to any of that?
Man, it's really hard to top what's already been shared.
Oh, I know.
But it was.
She's like, you guys were okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all right.
I was bored.
Nobody really likes you. It's fine.
Oh man, so not true. Wow. I think just the whole experience of being there with people and like reconnecting. Like earlier this year got to pal around the parks with Samantha Kuhn, and so I hadn't seen.
Oh, right, yeah,
yeah. Since I had been back, so I getting to reconnect with her was super fun, and getting to meet Stacy. I had never met her before, but that was super fun getting to hang out with her. And I think just being at the meetup, like in front of the water with everybody, was such a surreal experience. Just the fact that we're all strangers from different walks of life, but we're all connected, at least in this one way.
Yeah.
And I was having like this super like meta moment of like, oh my God, we're all connected and this is amazing. And like, just how friendly and warm and kind everybody is. Like, what an amazing community.
Thank you.
There's not really much more to say. Oh, and Chris finally showed me where the GDC lounge is in Epcot. So that was cool.
Yeah, I just totally used her as.
Oh, she.
Let me just show you how to get there.
Yeah. Oh, maybe we should go in.
I'm not DVC, so it's just like, oh, hey.
Nice.
It was good because, like, I got to enjoy her company, and she got to show me where DVC Lounge was, and it was lovely.
Awesome.
Yeah, and that was after we saw Figment.
And
I love all these stories of all these little side things that were going on I didn't even know about, and the friendships that have been made and getting expanded. It's just really cool. All right.
I do need to say that I was on the bus with Susan Cox for a long time, and I love her, and I love her mom.
Did you just meet her?
Yeah, that was the first time I got to meet her.
See that? Yeah.
So, yeah.
There were so many times when you'd just be doing something, and Chris, you've been mentioned a couple of times where you just ran into people.
Yeah, literally, I had someone run into me on the run. During the 10K Houston. I'm chugging along because one of my local friends was doing the 10, and she's like a gazelle.
Okay.
So she was a crowd behind me. So I'm like, you can catch up, and so I'm just going along because I was like, I want to get at least to mile 1 before she catches up. And Houston just came up next to me. He's like, Holly? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, hi, it's Houston. I'm like, oh my God, hi. So
awesome.
We walked and chatted for about a mile, and then my friend Kim caught up to me, and I was like, well, you go do your thing. He's like, all right, bye. He went, running off.
That's crazy.
And I was just like, well, that's weird. I mean, the best way weird, because it's hard during it's hard during Disney, and it seems especially hard during race weekends to coordinate because there's just so much going on, and you got to kind of see the chaos that is runDisney.
Yeah. So
it's just kind of hard to get that coordination going, but it was just funny how that just happened, and I was just wearing a red tank top. I didn't identify. I guess I'm just. So
we'll keep going. We'll continue with some of the events we did. So let's talk about the runDisney a little bit, Holly. I'll tell you my experience so you know what happened with me. I did get there early enough to see the start of the races. I stayed right through and watched from the start gate until everybody went. I was looking for you. I was trying to find you. I did see Houston, and I saw Ben Kennedy before we talked before they took off. And then I saw one more of our listeners. She was running, and I was able to see her, but that was it. And then I was like, what do I do now? So I was kind of lost a little bit, but I got on the bus. You know what the funny thing is? I didn't realize the 10K started at Magic Kingdom and ended at Epcot. I thought it was the same as the 5K. So when I got on the bus to go, I'm there, and I said, Ben, I'm like, where does it end? And I was like, do you go back to the front of Epcot? He goes, you're at Magic Kingdom. I went, oh, I don't even know where I was. But yeah, I got on a bus. I went over to the finish line, and I didn't have a lot of time because Mama was getting anxious because she wants us to check on the airline. We were flying out that night. We had to do our check-in. So, and then she wanted to go. We had stuff we were doing over, I don't know where we were, Magic Kingdom or something. It was kind of interesting. It was fun to see 13,000 runners and see the excitement and what the chaos that's a runDisney event. So how did your 10K go?
It went well. So this was my second challenge.
Yeah. Oh, you did all three.
No. The challenge is when you do the 10 and a half.
All right. 10 and a half.
10. Yeah.
10 and a half. Okay.
Just
that's good. The two big ones.
Just because Peter did the 5K and then I did 10 and a half. Something that, obviously for every person it's different. There are the people who, bless them, they can go in the park from dawn till dusk and then spend all night drinking and then wake up and do the 10K and the half. Bless them. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah.
So I have to really have a good game plan. And
I'm just going to tell you that, by the way, that's 19 and a half miles if nobody's paying attention.
Well,
that's crazy.
19.3, but I appreciate the half figure. Well, technically, I did So the finish shoot, when you hit the finish line, they redid it this year, and I did my watch to see how long the walk was from the finish line to the reunion area, and it was 0.35 miles. So yeah,
wow,
almost half a mile.
So I'm right, 19 and a half.
Wow.
So it was yeah.
You felt good?
Yeah, like I said, my friend Kim caught up, and I knew I could pace slow, so we just took our time. We enjoyed ourselves. I wanted to stop so bad. There was, and I know Jen was having heartburn. They had Carl right before the entrance to Epcot, and then like right after him was Robin Hood.
Oh,
and
my little was good.
And like we're I'm looking, and I was like, I really want to meet Carl, and look at the line, and like you got to figure about 15 to 30 seconds per person ahead of you. And I'm like, that's a lot of people, and I have a pretty good lead. I'm not going to chance it. So I met Chef Donald before, but no one after. During. But yeah, the 10 was fine. It was chill. The half was the best half I've ever done. It
nice.
was my fourth one.
Congratulations.
I did record, and I don't hate my photos, so we'll call that a win.
Did you get it? You had the best finish line last time. How was it this?
I did see that my finish line this time was not very good.
Okay.
But my photos during were good, so it's kind of a trade-off. I either get a good finish line.
She's happy.
Very.
I haven't seen your pictures. Are you going to post some pictures?
I'll share them with you because I.
Thank you.
Like I said, I'm very happy with all of my pictures of me on the half courses before. I look miserable.
I know, and the second you posted those to me, I was just like, look at your stinking face. You're so happy doing this. I'm so happy for you.
How do you get pictures done? You're not showing your magic band.
Well, it's by your bib number. So
they
have photo paths along the course.
Okay.
And then they tie, I'm sure it's a machine.
I gotcha.
That,
Yep.
You put in your bib number, and so
I gotcha.
And we got weather. Like I was a little scarred by Star Wars because the weather was so horrible.
Yeah,
right. I was just so happy. I was like, the temperature's low. It's not raining. There's cloud cover. Like, yeah, the humidity's high, but I was just going along. I was like, I got this. This is
great.
Easy.
It was warm. Yeah, it still was warm. All right, Jen, how'd you do on your race?
Yeah, pretty well. I was in the same boat as Holly in terms of, I think I was in my head a little bit about, because this is only my second runDisney race.
Mm-hmm.
I've been training enough that I feel pretty confident that I can finish a 10K now without getting swept. So that's pretty cool. But I'm still like a little in my head at a runDisney event about like, don't stop. Just keep going. Don't stop for characters. It's too long and you're going to get swept. But even though like a part of me knows that I'm not going to, like another part's like too long.
I know what you mean.
So yeah, especially when like Carl and Robin Hood were like right outside of Epcot. Because I know like once I get in Epcot, I can take as much time as I want and it's no big deal. But like, oh, my little heart just broke when I saw Carl and like the line to meet him. He was like right outside of Epcot, and the line, there's like it's on the highway, and there's like this big old hill, and the line to meet him was like almost up the hill, and I was like, I just can't. I just have to finish. And so I was really sad about that. And then Robin Hood, but someone did yell out Robin Hood, and he like waved at me. So I will take that as a win. But I would like to a future runDisney run, probably not my one coming up in April because that'll be my first half, but I'm going to try to make a plan to do some character stops on the track. So.
Nice. Did they have a lot of characters then along the way?
They did.
Okay.
And my experience was at Star Wars in April, where there wasn't a lot of characters because it was monsooning at the 5K. And then the 10K, I, again, didn't stop for any because I was just afraid I wasn't going to finish. Because my first 10K in April, I really was not super prepared for it. So I was afraid I wasn't going to finish. But I did. And then this one, I was more prepared. My husband was cursing my name the whole time and said at the end that he was never doing it again because he was having a hard time. But I was like, good, because we're doing the half in April.
Get ready.
Right.
I love it.
He's out there training with me again. So,
all right. Good job.
My dad rocked it. He got something like, I don't know, like 100th place in his category.
Oh, wow.
He's
a runner.
He was very fast.
All right. Good. Yeah. Way to go, Dad.
Yeah. So nice we're really proud of all of us.
That's awesome. The whole family was running. Great job, guys. Well, I know, so cool. I know, Chris, you were running with the Bulls. What were you doing?
No, I wasn't running this time, but I was.
You had
actually.
Yeah, you had a tour, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to see a rhino.
I know. I love the big animals. What's that tour called?
It's called Rhinos with Stacy. No, it's called Up Close with Rhinos.
Up Close with Rhinos.
No. So Stacy booked that for us, so thank you, Stacy.
Yeah.
But she booked a tour, and so we went and we saw some rhinos, and it was fantastic. What was the rhino's name, baby? Dustin? Dugan.
Dugan.
Yeah.
Dugan.
So
nice.
Here's the thing to know about tours with animals. They will never promise you that you get to actually touch the animal because they are not trainers. They are not training the animals. They are helping the animals be in some way keeping with their spirit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They're trying to not make them be like SeaWorld animals.
Yeah. Zoo animals.
You know? Right. Every time we've gone to a little tour, they will say possible encounter with an animal.
Okay.
Because they don't want to promise anything if the animal is not going to
cooperate,
want to be out. Yeah. But here's the cool thing is that when you do get to touch an animal in this kind of environment, it's because they want to make sure that if a vet visit comes, if somebody comes and it's an emergency situation, it's not just the first time that they've seen a stranger, right? So they want to make sure that a lot of people have touched this animal before a vet comes.
Oh, interesting.
Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, I think
they want you to go in and scratchy scratch. And
oh, wow.
Have a good time and just love on animals and just.
Yeah. Well, rhinos though, I don't know. Aren't they supposed to be kind of a little bit on the ornery side?
All right. So here's the deal.
Chris.
What?
Chris. Just the image of you, just like, oh no.
I'm going to scratchy scratch. Okay. Holly and I
1 ton.
A lot of history. You're laughing at me right now.
This is so adorable, though.
I just want to scratchy scratch. Scratchy scratch.
They're so cute, though, when you get up close to them. You can see their eyes, right? They're like looking at you.
All right. So here's what happens. You go backstage. So you are not allowed to take pictures. And then you get behind stage, and then they say, hey, there's a 4,000-pound animal that is going to come close to you, and he has a horn on his head.
Yeah.
So if somebody who's talking to you says, run away, you run away.
Well, they're in the barns, aren't they? And they're
Yeah, they're in. Okay, so as you're going through to Rafiki's, you'll see the barns.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you've been on that train, which is also what was funny because they kept saying, "Well, you can't take pictures," and they're just people taking videos.
Yeah, from the train.
Yeah, but it's fun. But so we got to scratch a rhino.
All right. Did they appreciate that? Did he appreciate getting his belly scratched?
Oh, I just wanted to scratch him so much.
On his head?
Well, all right, right between the nose. If you ask nicely, right between the two ridges.
They like that,
and
huh?
Then, yeah, they like that. And then also underneath the legs, belly, scratchy. But again, you have to be apparently me and have purple hair and ask nice.
Okay.
No, you definitely have the energy. You're like a real Snow White, where you walk through Animal Kingdom and all the animals just flock to you.
I love that.
I just scratch right between his noses. And
I know
it's very lovely.
I'm a huge animal lover too. When I did it, it was called the backstage safari. We ended up going on the trucks a little bit, but we got a close encounter with the elephants and the rhinos.
So we asked about that. Apparently, they've split that into 3.
I think that makes sense. I think I heard because there's like a giants.
Caring for Giants is the elephant one.
There you go.
Yeah, and the rhino, because I've done the Caring for Giants. I've done the rhino one. I don't know is the third one about giraffes?
I don't know.
Maybe gorillas?
Gorillas, wow. That would be cool.
I don't think they let you around gorillas.
You don't want to be scratching the gorillas.
Okay. Chris will be around the gorilla going scratchy.
That's right. She might be able to get away. I doubt I would be getting away with it. That's awesome.
Because I'm the person who sees the lion and I'm like, oh, kitty!
I know it.
And they're like, ma'am, please, if you see a wild cat, do not try and pet it.
We saw him on the safari. I could swear he was in the same spot I saw him last time, and the person driving the truck said they sleep like 22 hours out of 24 hours a day. He's probably in that same spot every time with the 2 lady lions sitting next to him. Well, guys, what else? Was anything else before we break up here? Any other fun events or things that you want to mention before we wrap it up? Great trip report. We got some great variety here.
The death buckets, they were fine.
You survived the Skyliner.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I think Holly might have a different take.
She gets stuck on one?
Oh, we haven't heard that story yet, have we?
No.
Nope.
Holly was there opening weekend. Yada, yada, yada. Holly ended up raging in the Pop Century lobby at almost midnight. So, real quick, basically, it was the second day of operation, and I was there with a friend. My goal was I wanted to do the Galaxy's Edge 6 a.m. opening because I knew I was going to be bringing my mother. And since she does have the mobility issue, I wanted to know, okay, what's going to be the best way to do this with her?
Yeah.
So I'm up at 4:45. I'm out the door. I'm walking over and I see a line for the Skyliner and I'm like, okay, it's 5 o'clock. Are they going to start running soon?
Nope.
They started running on around 5:15.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So then about 5:30, they're like, okay, we're going to start loading you guys. And I'm like, okay, cutting it close, but all right. As I'm getting on it, I'm in it, the other people are loading in it, the cast member goes, oh, by the way, it's only running to Caribbean Beach. And we're gone. So I get off and there's just hundreds of people standing there because they're going, well, we're trying to get to
Hollywood Studios.
And they're like, it's not running. So wow. I guess you got to use the buses. And if you stayed at Caribbean Beach, you know that it's a multi-bus stop resort. So they were not ready for this. So
oh no!
In my frustration, I grabbed a lift because I was like, I got to get there. And even though I missed rope drop, and then that was the same evening, or was it the next? No, it was the same evening. It was the last night of Illumination. So my friend and I, we had an Irish wake for it. We partied. We wore party hats. It was awesome. And then we boated over to studios, and they were like, okay, the Skyliner is running. Do you want to take it? And I'm like, okay, hold on. I asked every cast member as I walked up the Skyliner, will I be able to get to Pop Century? Absolutely, it's open. Will I be able to get to Pop Century? Absolutely, it's open.
Oh,
spoiler alert, it was not open.
Oh, so you know what? We were talking about the same thing. The communication sometimes is really lacking with the transportation, isn't it?
Yes. And I got off, and again, if you've been there, you've been on that platform, it is literally stuffed with people.
Oh, wow.
And it's because you had people coming from Epcot.
Right.
And people coming from studios, all trying to get to Pop and Art of Animation, both of which are large hotels.
Yep.
And I lost my buzz, and I was so angry, and I stormed off, and I got another lift, which if you look on a map, it's less than a mile to walk from Caribbean Beach to Pop Century. You just have to walk through the swamps. And as a native Floridian, I do not recommend that. Please do not do that.
Yeah.
My friend, she did a really good job of calming me down because, I've been in customer service, and I understand that when a customer, guest, whatever, comes to you and they're angry, they have a tendency to dump their frustration onto you because you're the person.
Yeah.
So, I got back to the resort. I, walked around for a few minutes, kind of got myself composed, and I spoke to the general manager of Pop, and I'm like, I understand this is not you, but, the lack of communication is absurd.
Yeah.
That I was there. I could have taken a bus. And they told me, and I found out later, she was really nice. She did give me money for my second lift because she was like, I'm really sorry, here, which I appreciated. It wasn't necessary, but I appreciated it. Anyway, I found out later that people waited 2.5 hours for buses to get back that night. And I'm thinking, if you're a family, you've been at the park all day, and now you're stuck at Caribbean Beach, and you don't want to get a lift because you don't want to pay $28 to go half a mile in a minivan.
Yeah.
And you can't get a lift with car seats all the time. So yeah, it was, I at that point I was like, I'm good. My recommendation has been, if you're going from park to park at 1 PM and you're not in a hurry, sure, use the Skyliner. But if you're trying to actually get anywhere or get back to your room at night,
yeah, it's definitely iffy. I had an incident too, and it's I know they got to fix the kinks. There's got to be some kinks that are still in that system, and but the communication is not. They should get that straight. That's not acceptable. But wow. All right. I hate to finish off on a bad note. Any?
Okay, it's a positive. was that we all got to meet.
Yes.
We got to meet Kevin. Yes. Talks of 2021 now, I think.
The rumor is already starting. Kevin and I have talked, and he's going February of 2021. And Mom and Judy were pretty warm and open to that as a possibility.
Also, we met some strangers in Oga's canteen, and we sang the Yep Nup song.
The what?
Okay, come on. Kurt, you can't not know the Yep Nup song.
Yep, I don't. You want to sing it for me?
All right. Girls, can you help me out on this one? You have to. You have to. You have to know this one. All right, so this is the celebration song that the Ewoks sing.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Eat up to dub. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Yep, nub. Each up, yep, nub.
I can see you guys doing this with a few drinks at the Olga's Cantina.
I am so impressed right now.
I love it so much.
Yeah.
I hope I can go to the next G3. We'll go to the Cantina, Olga's Cantina, and sing the, what's it called? Nub Nub song?
Yep, nub.
Well, Yub Nub. Well, you know what? I want to do, one of the events I want to do next time is karaoke. So save that one for karaoke.
That would be really fun.
Would that be?
That would be really good.
That'd be epic. Come on.
Jared would be epic at that one.
I'm horrible, so you'll have lots of fun with me. Well, you guys are always fun to get together. I'm so glad you've made some friends in this geekin' family.
Well, okay, and I'm sorry, I made you cry, and I don't mean to, but I'm going to do it again. I'm sorry, I am. Every morning, if I've not heard from at least 3 geeks by 8:30, we text each other and go, "Is everybody okay?"
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know all this. I didn't know all this was going on behind my back. That's awesome. That's awesome.
When you stop being friends in your family. When you're actually, well, I don't know. I have family that I don't talk to other people.
That's great.
It's the family you choose.
That's it. Good job.
Family. It's there we go.
Well, I hope we get to do it again. I'm thinking, the rumor is starting. It's not definite yet, but February 2021 looks like a good date from us too.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming on the show, guys. Good.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
Stay in touch.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
So much fun getting on the Skype with Chris Cates, Holly Bercase, Jen Moynihan, Wynn. Those guys, they're great friends too. Can't you tell? It's been so great that they've been part of the podcast for so long, and they got to meet each other in person, which takes it full circle, and they have created some great friendships there. I love that part of our podcast so much. Hey, I want to do some more shout outs to some more friends being made and having great times down in the parks. How about cousin Heather Stone Capel? Her and her son are down there. She's one of our clients. She booked this trip with Mama. She's staying at the Grand Destino Tower down at the Coronado Springs, and she's been posting lots of great pictures and fun times in our private Facebook group. We got a chance. She was tracking going into the Rise of the Resistance, and then I was hoping to hear how she liked it after, and all she wrote was "best ride ever" with big capital letters and periods in between. So we'll have to get in touch with Heather, cousin Heather as we call her, and see how her trip went. I can't wait to do her trip report. I also see we got another geek down there, Julia Mrozek. Hey, Julia, thanks for posting so much in our Facebook group. Maybe we can get you on here for a trip report also. Maybe you and Heather together. I don't know. Let's see. You guys will be back, I'm sure, soon next week, and we could do that, especially during Christmas time. I'm going to have a whole week off. So if you guys want to do some trip reports, I'll be home during the day. Well, Christmas Day is kind of out of the won't be recording that day, but around that time and into New Year's, I will be home. And last year I recorded a bunch of trip reports, so I am open to do that again. Hey, some more shout outs. How about, this is pretty cool, our good friend Susan Cox, who's going to be on the podcast really soon. And she did the Rise of the Resistance ride. So I am excited to hear, I already talked to her on Facebook Live, but we'll got to get her on and talk about that. And we recorded this week, but forgot to talk about the ride. So I'm going to get back with her and plug that back in there. It was really cool. She loves this. Is it Hello Kitty? It's the Marie Magic Band. Susan loves that cat her name is Marie, and she heard about this magic band, and she just missed it when she was down there, and she posted in our Facebook group, hey, any of you geeks going to be down in Disney World? And it looks like Chris Cates was back in Magic Kingdom, and I think she picked it up for her. And also Jamie Givens was there too, and they've all met. down at G3, so they all know each other. And it looks like I think Chris picked it up for her, and they'll hook her up. So that's so cool, Susan. Thanks for everybody for helping out when these little situations happening. And lastly, from the Facebook group. So Lindsay, Auntie Judy, and I, since 2004, 15 years, we've been doing at our church a puppet ministry. It's called Puppitude. You may have heard me speak of it in the past. And during Christmas time is the time we go out into nursing homes and assisting living facilities here in our area. And we do these shows. We usually do like 3 a weekend leading up to Christmas time. And we were out on the road yesterday, and I saw this post coming in of a geek meetup. It was so cool. I was so busy, I wasn't able to really respond much. So I'll be getting back to you guys in the Facebook group right after this probably recording. But it was so cool to see Glenn and Jeff Kessler, Rob and his son Luke Madiri, Stacy and Stacy's daughter Annika Zito were at a mall in Virginia. So I know Rob and Stacy are from Pennsylvania, and Glenn and Jeff are from Maryland. So there must have been a midpoint. And they went to a mall because it looked like they had the Void there. I saw them with pictures from, down in Disney Springs, they have the Void, the 3D experience or the virtual reality experience. And that's so cool. They had some sushi and had a great time. So I love those meetups. And they did an intro for me too. So I was really excited to see they did an intro. So that was the intro from just yesterday. They recorded that and sent that out to me. So thanks for the pictures and the meetup in the intro, and love you guys. I'm really thinking about doing a spring meetup somewhere in the Northeast. So look out for that. If you got some ideas what we can do for the spring meetup, and just can't stay away from you guys too long. Looks like they felt the same. So that's great. I was very excited to see that, guys. And I love getting those intros in my email. So you can create one too for us. It's fun. And I can suggest the way that you could do it. You just tell us your name, where you're from, and a fun Disney World fact about yourself. And then you go geeking on Walt Disney World with Curtis and the whole Geekin' family. And I'll play those on the podcast for you. I'm loving the feedback I'm getting from my private Facebook group and the pictures and the postings I do on a daily basis. I have a theme every day. On Monday, I post the latest podcast episode. On Tuesday, I give a tip of the week. I got a good one coming up this Tuesday. I got a snack on Wednesday, something related to a drink on Thursday. Food is for Friday, and Saturday is usually a favorite picture of mine from my latest adventures. And Sunday is Geek of the Week. I'm always recording this most of the time on Sundays. I try to do it on Saturday. But anyways, the Geek of the Week this week is going to be Carl Casavecchia. Yeah, I'm so upset I missed Carl at the Wine and Dine race. I was at the finish line for a little bit there in Epcot. I knew he was kind of finishing up, and at the same time, Mom was calling me saying I got to get back to the room so we could get our luggage and get it in the airline check-in and all that stuff. So I'm really upset that I missed Carl. And Carl supports us on patreon.com. I'll tell you about that in a second. And if you'd like to do that also, he also joined us with a couple other people when we did our book club. We had a weekly book club where we were getting on Skype and discussing a book. And Mama was really busy yesterday, and Carl is looking to go back to Disney World in November, and he's booking his trip with us. So thank you so much, Carl, for all that, being a great friend. He texted me personally, and I didn't have his contact. I just saw this text come in, and he said where he was from, and which I know where he's from, and I kind of put it together. It was Carl. So thank you, Carl. I don't think you got one of our Geekin' on WDW fridge magnets, so I'm going to get that out to you in the mail on Monday. There are a couple of ways you can voluntarily support us, and we really appreciate that when you do. And I'm so excited and grateful for that support that we get through our patreon.com account. And patreon.com is where you can pledge a monthly donation to our show. It's so exciting for me how this came about. It was speaking of Glenn Kessler, he was really the one that got this started earlier in the year. And he reached out to a bunch of our super geeks and asked them to pledge to the podcast. That was during our 5-year anniversary in April, and it really boosted the donations to the show. And I am so amazed and grateful for your support, geeks. Huge hugs and lots of thank yous for all of you who support us here at the Geekin' family. And I've got 2 big purchases coming up that I got to do for the show. One is a piece of software that I really want to get. It helps improve the audio for the podcast. I had this program called Levelator that I used all the time to get the levels of your audio the same. Sometimes when you record on Skype, one would be high or low, and it really helped out. It's kind of magically just run it through this, drag the file right on there on top of it and let it go. But when I upgraded my MacBook to the latest operating system, the version of Levelator is not supported anymore. It was a free program, and so I lost it. And I've been trying to do all kinds of different things. I had leveled a bunch of my recordings that I had, and what I did was I found another program, Audiophonic, and I downloaded it. And it's got a 7-day trial, but it costs $90. So I'm thinking of purchasing that. And, my Patreon money certainly and absolutely helps out with that cost. So I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm running out of magnets. I have another idea to do for a giveaway too. So thank you for everyone. It's so amazing that we have 31 Patreons. It's amazing. I'm so delighted that you guys contribute, and it's just so great. And some people are giving $5, some are giving $10. I even got someone doing $20. So thank you so much, everyone who contributes to patreon.com. Just go out there. You'll find us under Geekin' on WDW. Oh, and the other thing, a bonus, I am starting to release live trip reports in there. I had a few left over from January, and I released one this past, I think it was Friday. And I have one more release from January. Then I'm going to start releasing those G3 live recordings. So if you join us on Patreon, you'll hear those first. I'll eventually, when I'm ready, I'll release those into the regular feed. But you can get them early if you support us on Patreon. There's another way you can support us, because each week, we share these awesome tips for your Disney trip planning, but you can instantly gain that advantage by booking with us. That's Mama, Auntie Judy, EJ Cruz, Jennifer Glambos. You can email Judy and Mama at travelingtiaras@gmail.com, and you find EJ and Jennifer on their Little Dole Whips Facebook page, because we are authorized Disney planning agency through Fairy Tale Concierge. Yeah, we're platinum too, baby. That's awesome. A lot of our geeks support us. I know a lot of them are experienced geeks going down to Disney World, but they appreciate our podcast. They love talking to Mama and Judy, and they love also when we book their fast passes for them or their advanced dining reservations. They love chatting on the phone with us, and they just love supporting us. So thank you so much, geeks who have supported us. Mom was busy yesterday. I came back for lunch. I was out during those puppet shows, and she was running around frantic. She had like 3 or 4 things going on. One of them was Bubba Mac. Hey, Bubba, thanks for booking your bounce back with us. And he was looking to upgrade to the Grand Destino Tower. Everyone's hearing about that. And good idea, Bubba. Even though he had the bounce back booked, he wanted to see if he could do the upgrade. So Mama checked on it first. I think at first it wasn't available, if I remember, Bubba, she said to me. And then she noticed it was about an $800 upcharge. But when she checked one more time, that's the thing. Keep checking with Disney. And anyways, she ended up getting, I think, it for $200 more. She got him upgraded from the regular Coronado to the Grand Destino Tower. Great job, Mama, on that one. And then another one of our clients and cousin Heather Stone Capel, she's there right now with her son. She booked with us and she wanted to do a bounce back. And Mama didn't think at first the bounce back was available because, they had a great one during October that ended. That was a free meal plan. We've booked some folks on that. And I had heard that they were also offering room-only discounts for 2020. Mom called down to her contact for travel agents, and they said it wasn't available. And I said, Mom and I were going off to dinner last night. Mom took us out to dinner. I said, you sure? Because I'm pretty sure we already booked someone with another bounce back since then. And let's check the phone number that's just for bounce backs. And would you believe we called down there, and just even before we got into dinner, we found out that it was available. So Heather, we're going to set that up for you if you're interested. And that is a great way, guys, that you get a good discount. That discount was 20% for value, 25% for moderate, and 30% for deluxe resorts. But you have to pick very specific days was the current program. And you couldn't do like we did before where you could like pick the last day and continue that discount. You had to be within those dates. But it was almost the whole month of December up until Christmas. So that was pretty cool to learn. And also, if you just found our podcast, you like what you're hearing, and you're looking to go to Disney World, or you already booked your trip, it's been within the last 30 days, you can contact us and you can transfer that to us. You can transfer the booking to us, and then we can help you plan your trip. That is something that a lot of people have done, and we really appreciate you geeks for booking with us. It's so awesome. Well, if you have any questions for me, you can email me too. You can get on a phone with me. I'm at kurt.stone@geekinonwdw.com. I love hearing from you. I love talking to you guys individually. Get on the phone or Skype, FaceTime, whatever. If you want to do a trip report, reach out to me too. As always, it's getting close to Christmas next week. I can't wait. Can't wait for some time off. I started watching Star Wars from the very beginning. I finished The Phantom Menace episode 1. I'm going to go straight through to get caught up. And then at December 20th, during Christmas time, I'll be able to see the new Star Wars and be all caught up. So I'm enjoying that. Disney Plus, I'm sure you guys are too. Well, thanks for going geeking on Walt Disney World with us. We really appreciate you listening and geeking with us every single day. We love you, geeks. Have a magical day. And I hope all your dreams come true. Well, you can fake it for an hour or so. Did you guys do it?
I don't ever go anymore. I'm kind of a Universal person now.
Oh, you're mean. You're so mean.
Oh. It's not a lie. I've stayed in a Universal hotel 4 times in a month and a half. So,
Holly, you're a brat.
Posting pictures that are making me really, really want to go back to Universal. I haven't done.
I'm sorry. Their hotels are like their value hotels are better than Disney's. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Okay, but we have to get into my hotel, so we'll do that later.
Well,
yes, we will.
Yeah.
What in the world? Hold on here, guys. What happened here?
I gotta tell you, I like Universal. We didn't go this trip, but we usually make at least a day trip every time that we're down there. So I love Harry Potter. It's hard to stay away from it.
Yeah, I mean, Harry Potter is gorgeous, but
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm a Horror Nights person. So,
sure.
No.
I went to Horror Nights last year, and oh my god, I straight lost my voice for 2 days because I was screaming.
No touchy. Touchy.
They don't touch you.
Yeah, they don't touch you, but they do scare you.
No. I will punch them in the face and then get sued. It's bad.
I will say last year their Stranger Things maze was amazing.
Holly,
it was this year. Like, of all the stuff I did, it was like my least favorite.
Oh, it's a bummer.
But yeah,
Holly, where'd you stay when you're doing your wine and dine in G3?
G3, I was with my mom at French Quarter, and Wine and Dine, I was at Wilderness Lodge.
Oh, I didn't get to see Peter either. Man.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Oh, good. You got some fun stuff to talk about then. Yeah, so we'll do kind of some of the usual reviewing of any resort experiences, some food experiences if you had any, and some meetup experiences. And Holly's got to tell me about the wine and dine, how she did. I haven't heard. For your race, okay? Did you guys do it?
I'm still alive, so that's always a good start.
Yep.
Yep, you're not in the hospital. And,
and also, Jenmo did her 10K too.
I did.
Jed ran too. Okay, good.
I ran with my dad and my husband.
Is that your first one?
No, my first was in Star Wars. My first.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm doing my first half in Star Wars next year.
Did you guys do?
So excited.
Did you guys do any special events? Any special events?
Well, I've got a little bit of weird stuff to talk about with my hotel, but we'll get into that.
Oh,
that was
weird stuff.
Yeah. Well, it was a new pilot program that I wanted to talk about that. So I did that, and I also met a rhino. So.
Oh, you did that's right. You did the tour.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, you think we can cover an hour here, guys?
Yeah, I think we can try and keep it to an hour.
Well, right. Well,
you got us Gabby girls.
You're Gabby girls. I love Gabby girls. Perfect. That should work. All right. Let's go. You guys ready? Yeah. Hi, Holly. I haven't seen you in so long. Where are you?
It's been like 2 weeks. Right here.
2 weeks. I didn't see much of you though. I missed you. I missed you at the race. I was looking for you though.
I wasn't fast enough. You left before I finished.
No, you sped by me so fast I didn't see you go. I was at the start too.
Oh yeah, no. The start is. I'm in focus land. I'm trying to start my Garmin and not trip at the same time.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you about my experience, my runDisney experience. It's actually kind of funny too. All right. Let's do it. You guys ready? Did you finish eating, Jen?
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
All right. Where's Holly?
Baby girl, what's going on?
Where's Holly?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I lost her.
I got her picture. Holly. Is she talking and then we... Oh.
Nope, she's
left. She bugged out. She's going to come back in. There she comes.
There you go.
She's back.
What happened?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yay.
Okay, sorry. Our Wi-Fi keeps bumping in and out, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
No problem. I have an editor. Well, it's me. Yeah. Any highlights for food for you, Holly? I'm losing you, Holly. She's usually my best Wi-Fi person.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Back.
Okay. All right. Well.
Awesome.
No, we won't.
Absolutely not.
This is my retirement. Bye.
You guys are too much. I'm so that's so cool you guys stay so close to each other. Wow. Love it.
No, I mean, the only one I'm not going to be able to see over the holidays is Jen.
This makes me so sad.
Jamie. Yeah, Jen and Jamie.
Over
the two. I'm not going to be able to see over the holidays.
Oh, cool.
Like,
I love that picture. I love that picture of over at the Magic Kingdom though, with there's 4 or 5 of us. I mean, one of them's with Glenn's leg in the air, and one's with your leg in the air.
Okay,
I noticed that.
Glenn's leg in the air.
Yeah, there's maybe if someone else took it, like I saw a couple of different angles from that. That's so funny.
Yeah, we were just climbing each other. We were just trying to be happy to be around.
That was funny.
All right.
All right, guys.
You can hang up, and we're just going to talk for another 2 hours.
All right.
I don't think I have another box of Lucky Charms, though.
Lucky Charms.
If I hang up, will you still be there? All right.
I don't know.
All right. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.